So what you guys are seeing on screen here is actually Insurgency source maps ported over to a game in VR called Pavlov VR. Now, this was done by a community member named Alabaster Slim, who has been working on bringing all of these source maps over into this immersive VR experience, and he's doing a fucking phenomenal job. He already has maps like Market, Siege, Ministry, Heights, Panj, District, Buriz, as well as Sinjar. And I gotta say, as somebody who has put hundreds of hours into Insurgency Source, it's kind of fucking crazy to be able to walk around these maps in this immersive experience that VR provides. Now, granted, the bots in Pavlov are not that great, so if you're playing things like Team Deathmatch or Search and Destroy, it's kind of a fucking nightmare, but you can play all of these maps on Hunt, which is, in my opinion, the preferred mode to play on. It's basically just an infinite wave of bots that come at you, you shoot, you move around the map, as soon as you die, you buy more weapons, and you keep going. It's a basic mode, and I feel like in the future, if Pavlov can bring modes like Firefight into the game, that would be fucking insane. To be able to play tried and true Insurgency Source on one of the most competitive modes in FPS gaming. If you guys do want to try these out, this isn't even sponsored. He's been trying to get me to cover this for a long time because he is putting a lot of work in, and he knows my community would fuck with it. You guys can download all of these by clicking the link down below, and all you got to do is basically, if you own Pavlov, if you own VR, you subscribe to the workshop, and you can get all of these maps. Now, I know VR isn't the widespread success that a lot of people would like it to be. You obviously have games like Half-Life and Boneworks, as well as games like Pavlov and Onward that I think are doing a good enough job. But after seeing this and running around these classic maps, I would love to see NWI try their hand at creating a VR insurgency game from the ground up. If they took things like what Onward's doing with their league and actually have like a good spectator cam and be able to host your own games and stuff like that, it would be a wrap for the FPS genre on the VR space. For me personally, I'm running this on a Rift S right now. I fucking hate what Oculus is doing with Facebook, having to have an account and stuff like that. I had gotten these headsets before Facebook started kind of ramming their cock down everybody's throats. I'm hoping that we can get a wireless Valve system in the future. I would love to spend $1,000 on an Index, but I think the base stations and having to install them around your room is just a little bit too old school for me. I want to see something like the tech that's in like the Quest and the Quest 2 come over to another headset, maybe like a Vive or a Valve Index. And once we can start playing these games on more powerful wireless chips, that's where I think VR should be headed, and I hope a lot of companies are looking at what they're doing with the Quest and the Quest 2 and taking that and implementing it into their systems. Because once we can play this wireless, no cables, at a solid frame rate where it actually looks good, and we have the ability to record and stream these at a solid frame rate while keeping the quality up, man, that's where VR needs to head. And just seeing this just makes me itch for like 10 years in the future to see where VR is going to be. But like I said, for those who have invested in it now, if you guys do want to try out these maps, the link is down in the description below. And I'm going to leave you guys with just some raw gameplay, running around some of these maps, shooting at bots, or just moving through. Sometimes the bots piss me off, so I just decided to kind of walk around some of these maps and just feel really immersed in these classics that I used to play on PC. If you guys like the video, leave a like on it. Please subscribe for more Insurgency FPS multiplayer content, everything in between. You guys know what it is. My name is BigFry. Make sure you guys subscribe to my second channel, More BigFry. That's where all my stream content as well as curated playlists, like right now I'm playing Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter 2 on the PC, and all of that is going to be over on that channel. If you guys fuck with the content over here, I know you're going to like the content over there. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you on the next one.